Were you turned off by the comments? Timothy said, I might not go see the movie now. No, come on. Like, I don't think what Timothy Chalamet said about him wanting to be great and him pouring so much work into the role, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with what he said. As long as he's not, like, putting others down. Like, don't put others down to prop yourself up. But just the basic concept of just being proud of your work and stuff, I admire that. I actually do admire that. So, yeah. Let me look at us. I'm going to look a little bit up to see where everybody else is. What precursors do you think Sinners can win to possibly beat one battle after another in picture? I'd probably say there's a few, like, obviously, it's going to win the Writers Guild Award for Best Original Screenplay. I really don't think there's a world where one battle after another is going to suddenly, like, win over Sinners in that category at Writers Guild. So I think it's going to win that. SAG Ensemble would definitely help a lot. And then obviously if it got PGA, then wow. Because I think DGA is kind of done. I don't think, I don't think there's a chance Ryan Coogler's going to win Best Director. Because I think even if One Battle After Another were to lose Best Picture, it would still win Director. So... Merry Christmas to you too, Mainline Productions, and to all who celebrate, or if you don't celebrate, hey, just have a happy holiday, just have a good holiday season. Should be all good. How do I get the Hannahcast icon next to my name? I want it, please. Well, you could become a member if you want the little Hannahcast icon next to your name. Become a member. For $2 a month, you can be a member where you'll get exclusive, badges, emojis, members-only videos, members-only shout-outs at the end of my videos, early access to Oscar predictions videos, and also, I just filmed a collab with Adriano Caparuso, and, for predicting the Critics' Choice winners. And I've been editing that, and that's going to go up for members first, and then this upcoming Sunday, it'll go up for public. But so you'll be able to see those kind of videos earlier. Members only live chats. I'm going to try to do one sometime this week, and then access to the members only Discord server. So become a member. Like if you want to be a member, like here's how you do it. Let me, hold on. Yeah. See, yeah, you just do this, and, let's see. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. So there's membership gifting, which you can do. But I think the way you do it is, like, you go onto the channel, and you see the little join button. That's how you can join the membership. Please become a member. It actually really does help me. And especially now, because, work is not going so great, right now. We really, thank you, Leo Tennyson, for the sticker. That means a lot. But yeah, like, work's not going great right now. So I kind of need as many, memberships or super chats as possible. Like I said, at least, like, 20 memberships or 20 super chats or something like that. To get, like, yeah. We are Hannahcast! We carry the flame! No, not Adriana Capoloso. No. No, that's, no. Wrong person. No, it's it's Adriano Caparoso. What the? Yeah, no, this guy. Yeah, I did a collab with him talking about Critics' Choice winner predictions. And yeah, you're gonna be seeing that video real soon. Again, I've been editing it. So yeah. I'm seeing Avatar Fire and Ash on Sunday. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you, Elizabeth Taylor. I've only started following Oscars recently, so I do not know the main predictors are besides the twins and Christian. There's plenty of others. There's Jonathan Fuji. There's Matt Neglia. There's the awards contender. There's Ryan Castleman. Wait, but CCA might not be going to Jordan because they didn't award Margot Robbie or Michelle Yeoh. Maybe, but I don't know. It kind of depends. Like Critics' Choice is kind of like a 3-horse race because, yeah, on one. Although I will say, when it comes to, when it comes to Margot Robbie, I think the reason why some people are predicting Michael B. Jordan to win at Critics' Choice is that he's leading with critics. Like we can actually, oops, hold on. If we actually go on to here, we can actually see that Michael B. Jordan is leading with critics. Michael B. Jordan's leading with critics wins by 10. That's why people are thinking maybe he could win. I don't know. It might be Timothée Chalamet or Leonardo DiCaprio. But the fact that Michael B. Jordan is winning a lot, because Margot Robbie wasn't really winning a lot of awards. She was getting nominated for a lot of them, but not winning. So yeah, it's kind of like, that's why people are thinking maybe, and again, Sinners is, stake in the ground as yeah, we are solidifying ourselves as number 2 is really impressive. Unlike Barbie, which was getting nominated for everything but wasn't really winning anything, Sinners actually is winning stuff. It actually is winning stuff. Ryan Coogler is squarely number 2 for director. Is by far, actually by at least, well, not by far, but by a pretty decent margin, leading, original screenplay. It's doing pretty well in terms of wins. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh. Sinners is everything ever is everything ever all at once if Oppenheimer came out that year. We'll have to see. Actually, well, no. I think wait. No, I think I know some people are saying maybe Oppenheimer wouldn't have done so well the previous year in terms of getting the win, but it's I don't know. I feel like Oppenheimer would have just destroyed the comp. Oppenheimer's the kind of film that everybody, the fact that no one stood in Oppenheimer's way in terms of a Best Picture win was kind of insane. Whereas Everything Ever All at Once, it kind of struggled to get that win. But also, I don't think Sinners is probably a little bit more like Everything Everywhere All at Once, where I don't think it's going to be the initial front, I don't think it's going to be the initial front runner. And again, right now I am predicting one battle after another to win Best Picture. I feel like the leading critics wins doesn't necessarily matter unless you're sweeping Benicio del Toro or getting nothing Ariana. True, but what I'm saying is it at least helps for the nomination, at least. So there's that. If the Oscar shortlist and Audios Awards are correlated, then Sentimental Value and Secret Agent are top 2 contenders for casting in a foreign film. Wait, I forgot. Did the Audios Awards actually come out? Oh, wait. The Audios Awards don't come out until January 2nd. Okay. Even at Critics' Choice, where Barbie had 18 noms, breaking the record by 4, they still gave Best Picture to Oppenheimer. Yes, but again, like Barbie was not really doing that great with critics groups in terms of wins. Again, Greta Gerwig was just not winning director in a lot of places. Sometimes Barbie was winning original screenplay, but however, mostly it was going to the holdovers. Again, at the end of the day, Barbie was all bark but no bite. Sinners has bite, ironically enough, because, you know, it's vampires. But, like, it is winning stuff. That's the thing, it is winning stuff. Who do you think is better in One Battle After Another, Sean Penn or Benicio del Toro? See, that's tough, because on one hand, Sean Penn is, I'd probably say, is giving the better performance, but I would not give him the Oscar because he's, you know, he's transphobic, and I don't like him. And look, that's being problematic is like the one time I will bring a narrative into something like this, because it's like, generally speaking, I don't care about narratives when it comes to winning Oscars. But if you're like an actually like terrible person, or you have really terrible points of view, then like, yeah, I can't really support that. And I don't care about separating art from the artist. Like, no, like that is like we've seen what happens when you do that, and suddenly that's how you get Kanye West, you know, doing what he's doing. Because, you know, that's still validating, in a way, what he's actually doing by trying to separate the art from the artist in that regard. Barbie deserved better. It's not nice that what they did to her. I mean, I don't know if it was like malicious, but I do think Barbie should have had a stronger chance in some categories. Like, I would nominate Greta Gerwig for director. I would, like, you know, I don't know if I would give Barbie the win, because I'd probably give it to Oppenheimer. But, like, I think it should have won costume design. I think it should have won production design. I think I'm Just Ken should have won Best Original Song, which granted another Barbie song, What Was I Made For, also, like, did win the song. But the fact that Barbie won only one Oscar, and it was Best Original Song, and in my opinion, it wasn't even the best song in the movie, was kind of weird. Those small critic groups mean nothing. What matters is New York, Angeles, and Los Angeles, and NBR. Well, no, I do feel like the critics groups do matter to an extent. Obviously, they're not the end-all or be-all, but it does tell you what films are strong, especially when looking at the winners. Like, when you look at who wins, it's like, it gives you a good idea, like what movies people feel actually passionate about. And people feel passionate over, for example, One Battle After Another and Sinners. That's why I'm kind of thinking maybe Sinners is not going to lose out on like a director nomination or a lead actor nomination, because it actually, unlike movies like Barbie, it's actually getting a good amount of wins. It's getting a decent amount of wins. Do you think Begonia is going to fall off, or is it safely in? I mean, here's the thing. It could fall off, but right now I don't think so. I think Begonia is like looking strong enough. Like, all it needs is Best Picture, Adapted Screenplay, and Lead Actress, which it can get. Like, if it's going to get Adapted Screenplay and Lead Actress, then I feel like it's just safe. It's a safe bet, at least. Because, like, what? I don't think Amanda Seyfried's going to get in for lead actress. Definitely not. Not after that. Not after that awful shortlist showing where it couldn't even get, where the movie couldn't even get Best Original Song. Like, God. Whew. Fun fact, by her Barbie song win, Billie Eilish became the youngest person to win 2 Oscars, breaking the 86-year-old record of actress Louise Rayner. Yeah, I did know that. That's pretty cool. I feel confident in the Best Actor 5 of Timmy, Leo, Hawks, Jordan, and Wagner. Maybe, but I am very much looking out for Joel Edgerton in Train Dreams. I am very much looking out for him. Hamlet's release strategy was fucked. Only 150,000 people have logged it on Letterboxd. Like, no other choice has about the same logs on it, and it didn't even wide release yet. Way into the future, but I think Brady Corbet's new film that will be rated X will win the 2028 Oscars for Best Picture. Oh, I don't think so. I'm starting to think that maybe, you know, I'm starting to think Brady Corbet and Mona Fastvold probably how do I describe it? Probably hit it pretty decently. with The Brutalist, but like nothing else after that. It feels like his, I agree with CJ13 Goat. His films are not Oscar friendly. They're just not. I mean, hell, even The Brutalist struggled in some regards. Like, we all thought it was going to win Best Director, but then Brady Corbet didn't. And then even in terms of the guilds, like, Brutalist wasn't winning anything. It didn't, what was it? Like, for one, like, even at the SAG Awards, you know, Felicity Jones and Guy Pearce weren't nominated. Timothy Chalamet ended up winning Best Actor over Adrian Brody. Sean Baker, like, actually managed to win Best Director over Brady Corbet at the Directors Guild Awards. Americans, like ASC, they gave their cinematography award not to The Brutalist, but to Maria. And really, I think the only guild wins The Brutalist actually won was like the Society for Composers and Lyricists Awards, I think. And it won nothing else. Like, not even the Art Directors Guild for period film. They gave that to Nosferatu. So it's like, man, the industry just did not really like The Brutalist all that much. So it is kind of tough in that regard. So, like, I think maybe The Brutalist was a one-hit wonder for those two. Yeah, the industry hated The Brutalist, yeah. Brady Corbet's film is going to be polarizing, but I'm excited for it. I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure it might be good, but we'll have to see. Well, Midnight Cowboy is the only Best Picture winner to be rated X. I thought it was reversed to an R. Thought that was reversed to an R due to revisions in the code. Then what? The Martin Scorsese movie with Jennifer Lawrence, the Adam Driver Warm film with Alone at Dawn. Admittedly, I think it might just be a film that we're just not aware of yet. We just might not be aware of what the Best Picture winner is. Like, it's kind of hard to say. Oh, the awards garage is here. Wait, I don't know why it's not showing your. I don't know why it's not showing your. Okay, well, the awards garage says driving while watching, most dangerous support I've given in a while. Well, thank you so much for being here, awards garage. That's really cool. And happy holidays to you. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, we're doing a stream, and we're trying to raise some memberships and super chats and stuff. Trying to hit it big. But yeah. Nice fun facts, bro. Can we continue with the Oscar predictions, please? Thanks. I mean, dang. Like patience. Like, good things come to those who wait. I hope Una Chaplin gets nominated for Avatar Fire and Ash. She was very good in the movie. Unfortunately, just looking at the past history of the Oscars honoring, not honoring motion capture or performance capture performances, I think the chances are looking pretty slim for Una Chaplin's part. Jennifer Lawrence is currently filming a movie with Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio as a co-lead. Oh yeah, I knew about that. There are still Gold Derby experts predicting Avatar 3. They probably just didn't update their predictions yet because I can't, at this point, Avatar's dead. It's really dead. There is a world where visual effects is its only nomination. That is an actual possibility. And like I said, guys, if you want to be a member, or if you want to help support the channel, just send a super chat my way, or gift some memberships or something like that. All that stuff. Loki think if it gets nommed, Sinners can win visual effects. That's what I'm scared of. I am scared of that because, again, if you're a Best Picture nominee in visual effects, you're probably winning Best Visual Effects. I mean, we need to talk about why you have No Other Choice in Best Picture still. What is there to doubt? That's the thing. Like, I don't see what the panic is right now for No Other Choice. You know, let me take a look at what we have here. I mean, yeah, I do have I do have No Other Choice in Best Picture, but let's face it, it's like I don't really think there's much of a reason to doubt it right now, because, like, well, for one, it got nominated for Best Picture Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes over Wicked for Good, over Jay Kelly, and over The Testament of Anne Lee. That was pretty big. And not only that, but, you know, Lee Byung-hun got in for Comedy Musical Actor, and at the Critics' Choice Awards, it got nominated for Adapted Screenplay. The Critics' Choice Awards just do not do that. They just do not do that. I mean, like, and it's like, sure, did it do extremely well on the shortlists? No, but this is the kind of film where it's just like, it's just not strong in text. It's just not. You know, it's just the substance all over again. I find it possible that Avatar could lose visual effects, but also, what is the possibility that Doomsday wins visual effects next year? Probably slim to none, because you're going to get, like, a few Best Picture films in the running. Like, you got Dune Part 3 coming in. I actually think, what is the movie called? Greta Gerwig's Narnia movie, I think that's going to get in Best Picture, and that's going to be a big visual effects film. So, there's that. And I'm trying to think, there's also maybe The Odyssey, but we don't know what kind of visual effects are in that movie. Maybe Disclosure Day. I kind of want One Battle After Another to win score. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. That's like one of the worst scores of the year. I need Sinners. Sinners is the score of the year for me. I think it gets picture, but I'm shaky about No Other Choice. I think the real tell will be if it makes the BAFTA Best Film 10. If it makes the BAFTA Best Film 10 in the long lists, then it's fine. I think at that point you could still predict No Other Choice for Best Picture at the Oscars. Lee Byung-hun is in for lead actor. He has Squid Game fame. I don't know if he's going to get nominated for the Oscar. That might be a bit of a long shot, but still. The Substance had leading actress and director. Like, if No Other Choice premiered at Cannes, it would be a different story. Okay, but again, like, the Critics' Choice Awards nominated it for adapted screenplay. They don't nominate international films for those kind of awards unless they're, like, big contenders. So, like, I don't really see a reason right now to doubt No Other Choice. I don't think there's any reason to doubt it right now. Could Blue Moon get into Best Picture? It seems like a crowd pleaser. I could see a world. I do think it's going to get PGA, but do I think it's going to get Best Picture at the Oscars? Probably not. I don't know. I want The Secret Agent to be nominated for casting. I'm predicting that to happen. I think Sinners and One Battle After Another are going to win a lot of Oscars. Yeah. I'm still grieving at Anne Lee. Man, I really want to see The Testament of Anne Lee. Oh my god. Thank you very much, Awards Garage. Holy crap. Everyone, send the blue hearts. Send the blue hearts to Awards Garage's way and give him a like. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, bro. Looking forward to our future collaborations. Yep, we have one coming up. Also, just a quick reminder, but Anora won Best Picture last year. Thanks. Bye. No! Anora, no! I only want it to win score for you to hear you go, no! No! Oh my god. Wow, I'm being tortured today by my own audience. My god. Okay, but why would it be stronger than Train Dreams? Train Dreams is showing up everywhere. Train Dreams didn't show up at the Golden Globes. And I'm not saying Train Dreams just absolutely can't get nominated for Best Picture. It definitely can. I'm just saying, I feel like No Other Choice is going to speak to the Academy maybe a little bit stronger. The 2020's Oscars are turning you into the Crash Outcast. They kind of are, because the only two Best Picture winners I liked were Coda, which I really liked, and Oppenheimer, which granted is a masterpiece, but like I didn't really care for Nomadland. I didn't really care for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I certainly did not care for Anora. So it's just kind of like, why are the best? So yeah, the Best Picture winners are kind of becoming worse in a way. Like man, say what it will about like the previous decade, like the 2010s, but like at least I liked even the worst Best Picture winner for me that year, which was probably Spotlight. I thought was still a good movie. I'm low-key entertaining Hawke winning Best Actor. I would only do that if Ethan Hawke was in if Blue Moon was in Best Picture. Happy Christmas Eve. Thank you, random guy from the internet. Thank you. Oh, I just realized another thing that we'll try to do today, guys, is I'm going to do a Christmas movie tier list. So that'll be fun. Honestly, do you want me to start doing the tier list? A Charlie Brown Christmas? Oh, well, there's definitely going to be some disagreements there. Just saw a horror Christmas movie called Better Watch Out, Not Too Bad. Oh. Holdovers and Wonderful Life, everything else. Feliz Natal. Ooh. I don't know what Natal means. I hope it's not a bad thing, but I know, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Eyes Wide Shut, Batman Returns. Is Batman Returns a Christmas movie? Home Alone 1 and 2, and Rare Exports. Okay, I've never even heard of Rare Exports before. Honestly, we could probably do the tier list right now, honestly. Are you guys down for it? You want to do the tier list right now? I'll probably put up a poll. Hold on. Let's see. Christmas movie tier list. Now or a little bit later in the stream. Oh, we got 50-50. Rank these actors by narrative to win an Oscar. Mads Mikkelsen, David Harbour, or Austin Butler. I guess Mads Mikkelsen has the best. I don't know. But then again, I don't know, because it's like... Because it's not always about narrative. I mean, look at Emma Stone. She had literally no narrative to win Best Lead Actress, and yet she still won for Poor Things. So it's like, it doesn't always matter. Sometimes it matters, but then sometimes it doesn't. I think Wicked for Good will get between 7 or 8 Oscar nominations. Oh, I don't know about that. I think the Golden Globes, like, shutting it out of Best Picture kind of hurt it. But it won't get adapted screenplay for Best Picture, that's for sure. Well, I mean, obviously, because, like, the first Wicked didn't get adapted screenplay. You didn't rank it, Christian. What do you mean? Wait, rank what? I don't know. I can't answer the question, because it's just, like, there's too many variables to consider when it comes to that. Like, I don't think David Harbour is going to win it. I don't know. I get, like... At least in terms of who I think is most likely to win an Oscar, maybe Mads Mikkelsen, Austin Butler, then David Harbour. I don't know. But I can't really go off of just narrative alone. It's just kind of hard. Although it is interesting because Austin Butler almost won the Oscar. Okay, looks like everyone wants to... A lot of people really want the Christmas movie tier list. 5 is maxed for Wicked, like production design, costume, makeup, and song, and maybe Ariana, that's it. It's gonna get visual effects. Like, I don't know why everyone's saying, oh no, you know, Wicked can't get visual effects. Like, it can't. Visual effects is like one of the only categories that's so inconsequential when it comes to like whether or not Wicked is in Best Picture. Like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine in visual effects. It genuinely does not need Best Picture to get into visual effects. The best movie of Austin Butler is the Fabulous Adventures of Sharpie. I've never heard of it. So instead of 7 or 8, Wicked will likely get 6, 7. God, mainline, I hate. Anyways. You know what, yeah, let's go to the Christmas movie tier list, shall we? Alright, uh-oh. Alright, so we have the Christmas movie tier list. And we have... Now, granted, I've not seen a lot of these movies. I mean, well, okay. A lot of these movies I have not seen, but yeah. I mean, visual effects, production design, makeup, costume, Ariana, maybe Cynthia are casting on Luck-ins. I don't know if Ariana's coming for it either. I think Ariana's gonna fall off. But also Cynthia and Ariana, like, I would even say production design is not a lock. There's a world where that could like fall off. But anyways, let's take a look at this. Alright, so I've changed this list a little bit to where, like, how I would do it. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier. Not a Christmas movie, and haven't seen. And the reason why I have not a Christmas movie is because Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't matter how good you think Die Hard is. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I will fight anyone who argues with me about this. It's just not, like, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Oh my god. Let's see. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas. No, it's not. Die Hard is a movie that takes place during Christmas, but it is not a Christmas movie. It is not a Christmas movie. It's about a man overcoming obstacles to get back to his family for Christmas. It could happen on any day of the year, like, or any major holiday. It does not have to be just about Christmas. You're right, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. 8 Crazy Nights is an insanely terrible movie, like it's so bad. True, but it's also not I don't think it's a Christmas movie because it's more of a Hanukkah movie. But I don't know, like it all like I don't even know if 8 Crazy Nights is even on here. What about the end where they play a Christmas song? If it took place during Halloween, they would play Spooky Scary Skeletons. I will not hear anything about this. It is not a Christmas... Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Even Bruce Willis says that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Love Hard. Okay, there's another Hard movie. I've never even seen this movie. I've never even heard of it. Prancer. I remember when I was a little kid... having seen Prancer, but I remember nothing about it. So even though I technically have seen it, I don't remember it because it's just like, it's been so long and I only saw it once and I wasn't really paying attention. Happiest Season. I remember this being okay. Like, I thought it was pretty likable, you know, like, I wish it was a little bit more funny, but however, you know, I thought the leads were really adorable together. I really liked them. It was also nice just seeing, you know, Kristen Stewart in something way more, you know, lighthearted than usual. Like, it was actually kind of a lighthearted movie. My mom loves watching terrible Netflix Christmas rom-coms. Oh my god. Wait, there's another Prancer? What? Wait, hold on a second. There's another Prancer movie? How have I never even heard of this? What? Pat Finn just died. I'm sorry to ask, but who's Pat Finn? I'm sorry. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea who that is. I mean, obviously condolences to his family and stuff, but I don't know what happened. Random fact, but the Die Hard director went to real jail in the 2000s, I think. Oh, no, go. No, go, okay, go away. Okay, for some reason, Google just started being weird right now. Anyways, Operation Christmas Drop. Never heard of this. Jack Frost. I have heard of this, but I've never seen it. Candy Cane Lane. Haven't seen it. 12 Men of Christmas. Haven't seen it. Flight Before Christmas. Never saw it. Peanuts Christmas. Okay. I think he committed wire fraud or something like that. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to say something that no one's going to like. Are you ready for this? You ready? I don't care for the Peanuts Christmas special. It's a Wonderful Life. I've never seen that. 8-Bit Christmas. Haven't seen that. Holdovers. Okay, this is an S tier. I love the Holdovers. You're mean. I'm not mean. It's just my truth. I think the Peanuts Christmas special is mid. Like, when the kids start singing, I'm like, shut up. I hate those kids. Fuck them kids. So, yeah. But anyways, Holdovers is peak Christmas movie. You need to watch It's a Wonderful Life for Christmas. I've been trying to watch a lot of things. Like, it's just been tough to try to find time and whatever. How about you rank the 3 Grinch movies? They're on here. We will get to that. Actually, wait. I don't think the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas is on here. I think they're only doing like feature-length films. But then again, why is Charlie Brown on this? I don't know. We'll have to see what else is on here. Miracle on 34th Street, the remake. I have not seen it, but I have seen clips and stuff. I've seen reviews, and I will say Richard Attenborough does sound like a pretty damn good Santa Claus. I really do. Like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Okay. This used to be my favorite Christmas movie when I was a kid, but watching it now, like, it's still good, but man, like, I kind of forgot, like, I do have problems with it, because, like, on one hand, Clark Griswold is kind of a despicable character, like he fantasizes over a woman who's not even his own wife. It's like, God, dude. And also, Cousin Eddie is so annoying. I forgot how annoying Cousin Eddie was. Like, there'll be like a funny joke, and then he'll ruin it by going like, bingo. It's like, God, dude, shut up. Is How the Grinch Stole Bitches here? What? Just waiting for Last Christmas. Oh, I've not seen Last Christmas, so I can't say. But yeah, Christmas Vacation, I will rank that at a B tier. It's a little bit more memorable than Happiest Season, but yeah. Trading Places, never saw it. Okay. Here comes another hot take. You want to know another hot take? Home Alone. I don't really care for Home Alone that much. I kind of don't. Like, it's not awful. It's not awful. Chevy Chase is a terrible person IRL, which fits his characters. That's true. I just realized I'll probably just, like, turn off the poll. Blasphemy. Look, I'm sorry. I don't think Home Alone is funny. I think the editing especially kind of ruins it. Home Alone's a masterpiece. Holy shit, I agree. I don't think it aged well. It's really, like, it's just tough. I mean, like, I just feel like it's mainly the editing of the slapstick that doesn't grab me. You know? Hot take, Home Alone 2 is better than the first one. Oh no, ZJ13 Goats throwing tomatoes at me. Look, I'm sorry, it's my truth. Home Alone's a national treasure. A national mid-treasure, haha. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. Oh my god. You know what the funny thing is? It's still not very good, But there are a couple times where I did laugh harder than I did in Home Alone. Like, for one, the scene where, like, you know, the scene where Kevin is throwing bricks at Harry and Marv, that scene is hilarious. Like, it's not even like anything special. It's just, you know, he's just throwing bricks at them. But the simplicity of it is so funny. It's really, really funny. And then you have Tim Curry, which he just makes anything better. Like, he's amazing in the film. But at the same time, so much of the film is, like, repetitive to, like, an annoying degree. And even, like, where, you know, a lot of the acting for most of the other actors feels very stilted. It's just not great. It is weird. I laughed harder in some scenes more than the first Home Alone, but it's also worse in so many other ways as well. So it's kind of hard for me to choose which one is worse, Home Alone 2 or Home Alone. But it's just kind of like they're almost kind of on the same playing field, because Home Alone is just so unremarkable, but also Home Alone 2, like, it does have a couple of remarkable scenes, but everything else is kind of worse. So it's a very strange movie. Roger Ebert famously liked Home Alone 3 more than 1 and 2. Oh, wow. Very well, I believe in you. But my Tommy gun doesn't. Somehow the wet bandits aren't the worst criminals in Home Alone. True. Home Alone 3. Okay, this one was just worse in every regard. Like, God, like, ugh. And then you get Home Alone 4. I forgot that was 4. Actually, maybe I'll put that in F. Then you got Home Alone The Holiday Heist, which is Home Alone 5. That's even worse. And then there's Home Sweet Home Alone, which, it's not good, but the weird thing is, like, it is, like, how do I feel about this? Like, the main crux of the film, where the wet bandits aren't even, like, criminals or like people, like, they're not even bad people. It's just a husband and wife trying to get trying to save their home, which, it's kind of weird to see them go through so much pain. So it is kind of weird in that regard, but again, it also does fix some of the logic problems. Like, for one, like, because with Home Alone, it's like, how do you do Home Alone now with cell phones and stuff? Like, how does that make sense? Well, they fixed that by saying, well, I mean, then the police would arrest his mother for abandoning her child. That was actually a good way of explaining that. I was like, okay, that's how you have the parents not involved. Cool. I will, and also the movie is filled with funny actors. There is that. And trying to think, like, there's definitely some good ideas in there. You know, there are some good ideas in there. But I feel like, and also what they do with Buzz is so genius. By making him a cop, and he hears a call on Christmas Eve, like, there's, like, some people trying to break into this house, and it's supposed to be, you know, the main kid's house, and he goes, yeah, no, that's Kevin, like, he does this every year on Christmas Eve, I'm like, no, don't take it seriously, and then he hangs it up, which is really, like, again, it's funny, because on one end, that's really illegal. Why is Kevin doing this? But also, I can just imagine Kevin, like, the idea of Kevin as an adult just screwing with his brother after all these years. And the fact that he even has his own home security business, that's really clever. Like, in some respects, it's almost the best Home Alone movie. But again, it's that one problem. I might even say it's probably the best one, but it's still not that good because of the main problem they have in the film. Home Alone 3 has nothing to do with Christmas. I completely forgot that movie, to be honest. The DJT cameo makes me lowered by a half star. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah, and Home Alone 2. There is also Trump. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of right about that. Home Alone 4 gotta be some Tubi movie before it existed. Low key, Home Alone, the holiday heist should have been that. Like, yeah, the 6th entry in the franchise. Lower than 2, higher than 3. Isn't it crazy that you could say there are now 2 Oscar-winning actors in Home Alone? Probably, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, because Joe Pesci and Kieran Culkin. They literally combined the Bandits and the Marvin Bird lady characters into the same characters. I forgot who that is. The original Christmas Carol. I've actually not seen this. The Grinch. The Illumination Grinch. Okay, I know this one's definitely gotten a bad rap. And I definitely understand why. Because it is very generic and it's not really that remarkable. But, however, do I think it's bad? No. I don't think it's bad. Because I think visually it still looks incredible. And there are some very good ideas in there. Like, I love the gadgets that the Grinch uses. Like, when he's stealing Christmas, it's like, damn, okay, that is how you modernize the Grinch. But it's also, like, it's not very clear as to why he hates Christmas. And, like, they try to go, like, a halfway thing where, like, they're trying to be vague, but they're also trying to do his backstory, but it doesn't make sense either way. So it's just kind of like, eh. So, yeah, I'll probably put the Grinch in, like, B tier. That one deserves a D-. Where's Elf Bowling Movie? I mean, if it's here, we'll probably get to it at some point. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey. Guys, this is peak Christmas movie right here. All right? No Christmas movie is better, in my opinion, than How the Grinch Stole Christmas, directed by Ron Howard. It is absolute peak. It is so memorable. I love it so much. I mean, God. Jury duty, blackmail, pink slip, chain letter, eviction notice, jury duty. Yay! I mean, it's just so perfect, man. It's just so perfect. I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Julie Blood Fugel. I have no idea what that. I've never even heard of that. The 2018 Grinch is trash, though. I don't think it's trash. I mean, I could definitely see why someone wouldn't like it, and it's certainly not as good as the live-action or original animated Grinch, but I think there are some upsides to it. The only thing that's memorable is the hair and makeup work. I disagree. Like, there's so many things about How the Grinch Stole Christmas I thought was wonderful. Also, like, even besides the makeup, Jim Carrey just completely disappears into the role. Like, I still have a hard time believing that, you know, that's Jim Carrey in the role. Like, my God, you're super early Gen Z, lol. Yeah, I was, like, mainly conscious around the early 2000s, so maybe that has something to do with it. Home for Christmas. Never heard of it. Trapped in Paradise. Never heard of it. Bad Moms 2. Never saw it. Or heard. Actually, no, I have heard of it, but I have not seen it. The Year Without a Santa Claus. Okay, okay, here's the funny thing about The Year Without a Santa Claus. I have seen, and I love the song, like, I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow, I'm Mr. Icicle, I'm Mr. 10 Below. Like, I love that song. That song's great. But I've never actually seen the special, so I can't really say that. If I were just going off of just the song alone, then yeah, that's like S tier, but I can't really go off of the song alone. What year were you born, if you don't mind me asking? 98. That's that's probably going to be a big telling of, like, where my, you know, taste lies. Why are half of these Hallmark Christmas movies? Because they literally make over 30 of them a year. Do you, like, I remember they had like a whole marathon where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do like 30 of these, like, in 1 month. It's like we're gonna release 30 new ones in 1 month. And it's like on all of December. It's like, how do you make that many movies? I can't read this one, but it's probably, no, it's ABC Family. Christmas Bloody Christmas. Never heard of that. Christmas Cottage. Never heard of that. I have seen Holiday in Handcuffs. This one's insane. Like, what the fuck were they thinking with this one? Like, Jesus, man. This is most, like, messed up, like, this is, like, one of the most messed up Christmas movies I've seen. Like, God, dude. Like, holy God, man. Oh. And in case you don't know, basically it's about this one lady who kidnaps a dude to be, like, her Christmas date, threatens him at gunpoint or something like that, and just has him in handcuffs and stuff, and it's like, oh, and then eventually they actually fall in love. It's like, what? In what world? Anyways. The Shop Around the Corner, have not seen that. Elf. Oh my God, I love Elf. Elf is so good. I'm gonna put Elf in A tier. I am kind of wondering if I should put that in S tier, because Elf is great. I don't know. It's debatedly yes. But I love Elf. Will Ferrell, that's his, like, most iconic role. I love Elf so much. Stockholm Syndrome, the movie. That's basically what Holiday in Handcuffs is. Oh, come on. Holiday in Handcuffs is national treasure of lunacy, of so crazy that it's great. I don't think it's that. I mean, it is kind of funny from how bad it is, but I think the fact that it's trying to be earnest about, like, oh, they're falling in love. It's like, no. What? Elf is peak. Elf is so cringe. What are you talking about? What? Also, chat is so slow in the live stream. Yeah, that's because the way it's set up, I have to have this, like, I have to have the chat thing actually, you know, up on my screen for it to scroll. So that's the problem that we're kind of in. Because again, OBS decided to not work for me today, so, Just Another Christmas. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Christmas in Connecticut. Never heard that. Never heard of this. 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 God, there's so many that I have never heard of. God, there's so many Netflix or Hallmark Christmas movies. Jesus. The Claus Family. What is, okay. Okay, Spirited. I have seen Spirited. Okay, I have seen Spirited. And I gotta say, it's pretty okay. I mean, you know, granted, I've not seen it since it came out, but one thing I will say, it has probably, again, no spoilers, it has the best Tiny Tim reveal I've made, like, probably the most clever Tiny Tim moment I've seen in any adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Like, wow, dude. Wow. I actually didn't see it coming. And it was like, good Lord. Like that, it actually really, really worked for me. And the song Good Afternoon is like, that should have been nominated for Best Original Song. Like Good Afternoon is such a, Good Afternoon is like a really, really damn good song. Like, honestly, probably would have been number 2 for me for the Oscar, if I'm going to be completely honest. Red One? I have not seen Red One. Maybe I should watch Red One, because it looks actually insane. Spirited. Oh, wait, no, I have seen Spirited. Okay. I think Spirited is good. I think it's a good, solid movie. And again, like, I need to rewatch it, but there's some real good creativity in here. There's some good creativity in that. 12 Dates of Christmas. Never saw that. I Believe in Santa. Never saw that. A Christmas Story Christmas. Okay. So this is the A Christmas Story sequel. And I gotta say, I was genuinely surprised by how good it was. Because like when they had like A Christmas Story Christmas and they said, oh, we're going straight to HBO Max, it's like, oh god, are we really doing this? Come on. Why do we keep bastardizing A Christmas Story? Because I remember they did A Christmas Story 2, which was terrible. And it's like, what are we doing here? But I have to say, A Christmas Story Christmas actually did manage to be legitimately charming. And I thought it actually carried the legacy of A Christmas Story rather properly. I know, shocking to say. But I thought it actually did, like, kind of wrap things up in like in a very solid way. And again, I was genuinely surprised by that. So I'd say A Christmas Story Christmas is like very high B tier. Very high B tier. And actually does, and Ralphie actually does feel like, you know, it actually does feel like he's an adult going through adult things and not just like, you know, an adult with like a kid's mind. Like they actually did manage to like grow him up, which is really good. The best Christmas movie ever still is Lion in the Winter. I've never even heard of that. Noel. Wait, I need to look up. I remember watching Noel. I don't remember what the movie was actually like. Did I like Noel? Because I remember watching it, like, you know, when Disney Plus came out. Okay, so according to Letterboxd, I gave Noel a 4 out of 5. Oh wait, no, not a 4 out of 5. Like no, like a 2. Okay, a 4 out of 10. I remember. I don't know how I feel about it now. I am kind of curious to see how well it ages, because ultimately I do remember kind of liking. Wait, it said I liked it. Wait, what? Wait, did I like it or did I not like it? Okay. It seems like over the years I've had conflicting feelings over Noel. So, you know what? I may try to rewatch that and actually try to see, like, you know, what my opinions are on Noel. Because clearly I have no idea what I think of that movie. So, I guess even though I have seen it, I think this is one where I actually genuinely do need to rewatch it. Because I need to see what that's like. Misstep on the Mistletoe. Never seen that. Okay. The Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause. This movie I remember being bad, but it's also memorably bad. And it's, in some ways, it's honestly kind of like so funny, like so bad that it's funny. Because like genuinely, it's like insane. Like, what? Like, and Alan Arkin, like, I mean, look, he was a great actor, but I have to say, his performance, I don't know what they were telling him to do or what he thought he was trying to do. Because Jesus Christ, like, he looked so confused. Like, I'm father, like, if I'm Father Christmas's father-in-law, I'm father-in-law Christmas. It's like, he looks so confused. It's so funny. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It's the best one. No, Hannahbot, no. It's not. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Also, I gotta say, like I said, guys, if you want to help out the channel, you know, consider becoming a member for $2 a month. You get badges, emojis, members-only videos, members-only shoutouts, Oscar, and also member access to, or early access to Oscar predictions videos. Again, we're doing pretty well right now. Let me look to see where we're at. Yeah, can we get any more super chats? Can we get any more super chats or any gifted memberships? Because that would definitely help us a lot. Because again, work's not doing so great, so ugh. Anyways, Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause. It might be the best one, even though it's not great. It's not that good. I don't know. A Christmas Carol starring Jim Carrey. Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I love this version. Like, I know people are like, oh my god, it's so dark and twisted. I kind of like that about it. Like, I kind of like the idea of taking A Christmas Carol and making it so dark and scary. And even as a kid, it never really bothered me that way. And even in terms of the mocap, like, they got a lot better compared to the Polar Express. Like the Polar Express, I still think was very innovative and groundbreaking with its approach. And with what they were doing. And I feel like A Christmas Carol kind of was where it, like, started getting pretty damn good, you know? I love A Christmas Carol. I'm going to put that in A tier. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Oh, Merry award season, Christian. Merry award season to you too, ZJ13 Goat. The Polar Express is peak. I have to assume the Polar Express is here. I have to assume it's here, right? Okay, yeah, no, the Polar Express is here. Okay, I was about to say, what? Holiday Road? Never saw that. Okay, oh, Arthur Christmas. I know some people really, really love Arthur Christmas. I like Arthur Christmas, but it's also not that incredible to me. Like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, this is probably where I would put Arthur Christmas. So, yeah. Like, I feel like the whole, like, I've already seen the whole, you know, Santa's like the North Pole is kind of like a spy operation kind of thing. I've already seen that before. It's kind of like, eh. And also, it just wasn't that funny to me. But yeah, The Princess Switch, never saw that. Okay, yeah, more Netflix or whatever. Klaus, oh my god, I love Klaus. Almost won Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. Almost won. And I gotta say, it was truly fantastic. I love Klaus so much. The Origin of Santa. Whole thing. I thought that was great. I remember this film. Thank you, Hannah. I was trying to recognize it for years. Oh, Klaus? Oh, yeah. Thank you. No, you're welcome. I love Klaus so much. I mean, God, and J.K. Simmons as Santa is so good. Oh, my God. That's going in A tier easily. I love Klaus. No, Arthur Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome. Okay. Another rom-com. Muppet Christmas Carol. Okay, the Muppet Christmas Carol. Here's the funny thing about Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm gonna rank this based on the extended edition, because if you have not seen Muppet Christmas Carol, make sure you watch the extended version. Do not watch the original version, because the original version that was shown in theaters cut out this song called "When Love Is Gone," and it like because that was the thing. Like, I watched the original version first. I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was fine, but then I watched the extended cut a little bit later, where they included the song "When Love Is Gone." And I was like, it fixed so many problems, because without the song, it kind of ruins the pacing. Because it's like, she says goodbye to Scrooge, and it's like, you know, it's just kind of rushed. It doesn't really feel like it has any weight to it. But when you do have the song, and not only does it fix the pacing a lot, like, it doesn't feel like they're just rushing through the story, but also with Muppet Christmas Carol, or in the song "When Love Is Gone," like, they include this part in the song where like, you know, current Scrooge is singing back the word. It becomes a duet between, you know, the woman and older Scrooge, because he's remembering the song when she sung that long ago, and he starts breaking up, like he starts breaking down in tears and stuff, and it's like, holy shit, like, that is so powerful. And then to make it all work better, like, the end of the movie has a reprise of the song called "When Love Is Found." And it's like, it fixes, like, it's a perfect wrap up to the entire thing. Why they would ever consider, like, taking out the song When Love Is Gone, I don't know why. Because it drastically changes the way you see the movie. Like, so with the, without When Love Is Gone, it'd probably be like a 6 out of 10, but with the song, it becomes a 9 out of 10. Like, genuinely, I don't know what they were thinking when they, you know, I don't know what they were thinking. If there is a Christian Hannahcast, is there an Islam Hannahcast or a Jewish Hannahcast? Well, technically, there is not a Christian Hannahcast because I am not a Christian. I am atheist. Or agnostic-leaning atheist, I would say. Scottish Christmas. Okay, never heard of that. Never saw this animated Scrooge movie. Father Christmas is Back. Angela's Christmas. But let's see. Oh, the Santa Claus. The first Santa Claus. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Santa Claus is like the worst one of the bunch. Because like nothing happens in this movie. I feel like the Santa Claus, it's just like nothing happens. It's like so dull and boring. It's like, God, what are they doing? Did you rank The Holdovers yet? That's a classic Christmas movie. Yes, I did, Annie Rude. I put it in S tier because The Holdovers is fantastic. So yeah, and like I said, we're trying to raise memberships. So either raise memberships or raise, you know, all that stuff. So yeah. Christmas Twister, never saw that. The Christmas Chronicles, never saw that. Christmas Again, never saw that. Nope. 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 Good Lord, we're going through so many films I've just not seen. Nope. Black Christmas, never heard of that. No, I have heard of that, but I've just not seen it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the Santa Claus 2. Oh, I forgot. Oh, the Santa Claus 2. Okay, now I remember. The Santa Claus 2 is also so bad that it's funny. It's like so ridiculous. It's still in C tier, but it's going in a little higher C tier. Red Spice, Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. Oh my God, thank you so much for being here. God, we were missing you, Red Spice. We were missing you. Thank you so much for being here. We're ranking Christmas movies. So far, I've been saying How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the best one, and Home Alone: The Holiday Heist is the worst one. And I've just realized how many there are some Christmas movies that I have not that I have seen that are in haven't seen. Like I've seen Noel. Yo, Red Spice! Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Oh my God, thank you so much. Lucas SWT7 got a membership. Selheel G got a membership. Dusturant got a membership. Dalty got one, and Michael Rosa got one. Thank you so much, Red Spice. Oh my God, thank you for the memberships. That means a lot to us. Thank you so much. Everyone, send blue hearts to Red Spice. Send a bunch of blue hearts. Actually, I'll do this on my phone because it's just going to be faster that way. Send those blue Hannahcast hearts to at least if you're a member, because yeah. But send those blue hearts to Red Spice. Again, thank you very much. That means a lot to the you really do help out the channel, and again, I really hope you have a very Merry Christmas too. The night before, the night, like a knight in shining armor before Christmas. Okay, I've never seen that. The first Santa Claus. Okay, this is the first Santa Claus. This is the most mid one. All right, because like the Santa Claus 2 and 3, they're also kind of mid, but they're also so bad that they're funny in some regards. So that's kind of how I would say them. Whereas the Santa Claus, the first one, it's just very dull and boring. Oh, 1994's The Santa Claus is GOAT tier because it's a perfect movie and timeless. I happen to disagree. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's also just like, you know, I'm sending you the red hearts of communism Christmas. Oh no. Annie Rude sending the poor man's blue hearts. Oh, that's fine. I'm pretty sure what Red Spice knows. Again, thank you, Red Spice. Fun fact: Santa is in a partnership with the CIA and NASA. Or an NSA. Is it really? Well, the current CIA and NSA? I don't think Santa would like those. It's more a story about navigating divorce while also co-parenting than anything. I mean, yeah, but it's about a dude trying to, like, becoming the next Santa Claus, and they barely do anything with the concept. Look, as bad as Santa Claus 2 and 3 got, they at least took advantage of the concept a little bit further and they made some bad decisions, but they were like out there decisions. Whereas the first Santa Claus, for me, it's just kind of dull. Your opinions remind me of the Nostalgia Critic. Oh, I mean, I have watched the Nostalgia Critic before. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. So let's see. Okay, rom-com, never heard. Okay, Jingle Jangle: A Christmas Journey. I still have not seen Jingle Jangle: A Christmas Journey, even though I do listen to the song Make It Work. Like, I'm gonna make it work again, gonna make sure, try to fix everything that's broken. I'm gonna make it work again. Like, that song is so good. Like, that year for Best Original Song was so ass. It's like, they couldn't, of course, one of the only good songs in the shortlist was the one that they just completely snubbed over. Oh my god, that was despicable. Oh my god, what'd they do? So, but yeah, I've not seen Jingle Jangle, but I absolutely love Make It Work. I love that song so much. A Season for Family, never saw that. Okay, I have not seen this Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. I've not seen that. Wait, wasn't there Operation Christmas Drop? Wait, that's already on the list. That's already on the list. What? A Boy Called Christmas. Never saw this. It is a funny look. Like, it is a funny title. To All a Good Night. Okay, never saw this. A Christmas Story. Okay. This is a Christmas classic if there ever was one. I mean, God, I love A Christmas Story so much. Granted, the scene at the end isn't all that great when they have to go to the Chinese restaurant and they, all right, like that's not ideal. That's not good. But everything else in the movie I really like. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put A Christmas Story probably right below Elf. Right below Elf. The 2011-12 Oscars only had 2 song nominees, and I am. The song is called Man or Muppet. Yeah. That one won, and the other nominee was Real and Rio, which I don't know why they only had 2 songs nominated. They could have nominated others. Like, they could have nominated, Star Spangled Man from Captain America: The First Avenger. That song's a lot of fun. They could have nominated more songs from the Muppets, like "Life's a Happy Song" when you're what? Life's a happy song when there's someone by your side to sing along. Like that song was great. I like the one with the Baby New Year and his big old ears. Oh my god! Oh wait, have you ranked all the stop motion ones from the '60s yet? No, but there was one that I went through, and it was The Year Without a Santa Claus. But the thing is, I have not seen that. I've only seen the "I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow." Like, I saw that. I know that song, and I love that song, but I've never actually seen The Year Without a Santa Claus. But at the same time, I don't know what's in this list, to be honest, because there's so many of them. My gosh, I remember this shit called Arctic Dogs I watched once. Goodness gracious, kind of fun, though. Oh no, I watched Arctic Dogs. It's bad. Like, most of the soundtrack is literally just Jeremy Renner songs, and the movie's not a musical. There's no one singing it. It's just like songs in the background that's just random Jeremy Renner songs. Like, there's even a scene where, like, one of the characters is, like, woken up by, like, you know, the radio, and the radio is just playing a Jeremy Renner song. It's like, what? Like, the movie just whores itself out to Jeremy Renner songs, like, so badly. It's like, what? Oh, and like the one with the Baby New Year and his big old ears. That's Rudolph's Shiny New Year. I haven't seen that in a while, but I remember liking that more than Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Violent Night, never saw that. Noel, never saw that. The Christmas Family Tree, never saw that. I've actually never seen Bad Santa. White Christmas, never saw that. Gremlins. Okay, I remember watching Gremlins. Gremlins is kind of funny and how fucked up it is. From 1946 to 2001, each member of the music branch of the Academy was asked to vote using a point system of 10, 9.5, 10, or 6 points. Oh, okay. It'd be great if we had an app dedicated to talking to and about Jeremy Renner songs. Yeah, that would be useful if we had an app. So it would be useful if we did have an app to talk about Jeremy Renner songs. That would be great. Only those songs that received an average score of 8.25 or more were eligible for a nomination. And they didn't like Life's a Happy Song or Star Spangled Man? And if only one song achieved that score, it and the song receiving the next highest score would be the two nominees. What? So did they just hate the other Muppet songs and also Captain America? Like, what? Oh my god. Gremlins. So yeah, Gremlins. I remember really liking Gremlins. The story about the dad that the girl talks about is so fucked up, but it's also kind of funny in a way. I remember really liking Gremlins, so I'll probably put Gremlins at high B tier. It's a lot of fun. I really like Gremlins. The Polar Express. Oh my god. I love the Polar Express. I don't care what anybody says. I love the Polar Express. The animation was really groundbreaking for the time. It honestly was. It was really strong stuff. But also, like, the score by Alan Silvestri is fantastic. I love the songs. I mean, and also the way they build up Santa Claus is so cool. I love that stuff. I love groundbreaking, creepy, Polar Express, creepy AF. No, I love the Polar Express. That's going straight up in A tier. That is going in A tier. Ooh. And also the ending. I really love how bittersweet the ending is. Like, oh my god. Even my sister, at one point stopped hearing the bell. But to this day, as an old man, I still hear its sweet tune. Or whatever, however it went. And it's like, oh god, I want to cry during that scene. Second grade classic. Notice they didn't do any more animated movies in that style. I mean, yeah, because which is a shame, because I think there is room for movies like that. It's just for some reason they did Mars Needs Moms. We watched it in second grade and got the bell from the movie. Oh! Maybe that one on Netflix. Wait, I'm trying to remember what motion capture movie on Netflix? I don't know. Oh my god, Christmas with the Cranks. Fuck this. This movie's stupid. Like, it has a good idea for a plot where it's like this couple, you know, they're just wanting to go on vacation for Christmas, not really have to deal with Christmas that year because everything's just so stressful. And the idea of the neighborhood trying to force them to try to force Christmas down their throat. That sounds like a funny idea for a movie. Like, trying to show, like, how, like, hey, Christmas is great and all, but some people go way too far in their love for Christmas. That would have been funny. But no, the movie isn't like that, because it tries to make the couple look like a pair of jerks for not wanting to celebrate Christmas in their own way. It's like, no, that's the wrong way to, that's the complete wrong way to approach this idea. Like, if you want to go with this idea, sure, it's a funny idea, but you have to make you have to make the neighbors the bad guys. Yeah, I think I get it. As a tired parent, I totally get it. Yeah, I was mad at those neighbors. Yeah, if the neighbors were actually the bad guys, it would be really, really funny. Like, imagine that like, I remember that there was this one point where, like, they were, singing Christmas carols, and wouldn't it be funny if, like, when they were singing Christmas, like, deck the halls with balls of holly, blah, 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 and, like, they were, like, being very violent with, like, the way they were singing and just being very aggressive. Again, that would be funny. That would be really, really funny. But it's just like, they don't do that in this film. So, yeah, like, it's just wasted potential. It's a complete wrong message. And also, why'd they freeze the cat? I remember that they froze the cat in the movie, and it's like, come on, dude. Like, why? Why are they trying to, like, what up, my neighbor? Hello, Super, Samarian. Let's see. Never heard of this. The Night Before, never heard of this. Jingle All the Way. Okay, I have seen Jingle All the Way. This movie's weird. I don't know if it's good. Like, it's probably not good. I've seen it a couple times in my life. But man, it's so strange. It's just I think that's the best way to describe it. It's just weird. I think Jingle All the Way probably would have been. And here, another Tim Allen one. The Christmas is his season. Are you ready for Doomsday, Mr. Cast? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely ready for Doomsday. Yeah. Is it the Arnold Schwarzenegger one? Yes. And look, like, it's weird because, like, this is a funny idea for a movie. And again, unlike Christmas with the Cranks, it does have its. I do think it has the right idea, but it's also just bizarre. It's just so strange. It's like, what? And, like, Sinbad is, like, weirdly obsessed over everything. It's like, Jingle All the Way, you had to be there. I mean, maybe, but it's like, yeah, I can at least understand why people would like Jingle All the Way. Like, and again, the idea of Arnold Schwarzenegger being in a, in a big, Christmas comedy, like, trying to get a toy for his kid, that is a funny idea. But yeah, I guess that's just kind of, oh no, we're dipping in viewers. Krampus. Never saw Krampus. I do need to see Krampus. Actually, it sounds like a fun idea. Sina Natali. Never saw that. Never saw that. Never saw that. Never saw that. Ooh, Nightmare Before Christmas. What was this? It was messed up that their neighbor was macking on Arnold's wife. Yeah, I think that was, yeah. I'm trying to remember. Was like, please help me refresh. Was Arnold's wife, like, actively saying, yeah, no, get away from me? Or was she actually considering being with him? I'm trying to remember which one was which. Because if she wasn't into him the whole time, then all right, cool. But if she actually was thinking, oh, I don't know, he's kind of nice, like, that'd be kind of messed up. Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie. I think it is both. I think Nightmare Before Christmas is fairly both a Halloween and a Christmas movie. And it's the one Christmas movie where you can watch it 3 months of the year. Because you can watch it in October, you can watch it during Thanksgiving, and you can watch it during Christmas. So yeah, really, I really do like Arnold's wife is being nice to the neighbor. It was weird. Yeah, like, lady, come on, man. Like, I know you're disappointed in your husband, but like, don't cheat on him. Like, if you have problems, just be open about your problems. And if you get divorced and have a relationship later, if you want to be in a relationship later, all right, cool, but not while you're still married, man. Like, come on. Yeah, respect your marriage. Yeah, at least, yeah, like, if you're interested in him, at least get divorced first. Like, Jesus. Anyways, Night Before Christmas. I love, like, definitely one of the best soundtracks to a movie ever. I love every single song in this movie. Even Sally's song, which I wasn't really that big a fan of back then, I think has gotten way better over time. Like, I especially love the tune of it. I sense there's something in the wind. Oh my god, there's just something about this movie that just ticks so many right boxes. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. It is a bit simple in its approach, but man, I can't help it. It's so good. Oh my god. And also, fun fact, the first ever animated film to be nominated for Best Visual Effects at the Oscars. And one of only 3 that ever did so. So yeah. Nothing Like the Holidays, never saw that. Never saw this, 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 never saw this. Wait, Bob the Builder's Christmas to Remember. I watched Bob the Builder when I was a kid. I don't remember this. The Christmas Card, never saw that. Never saw this, never saw this, never saw this. Never saw this. Is this... Mickey... Wait, what? What is this? Mickey's Magical Christmas? Oh, it's the House of Mouse special. I actually never saw this. I actually never saw that one. I didn't even know Jeremy Renner was a songwriter. Well, you probably didn't know that Jeremy Renner, you probably didn't know that Jeremy Renner was a songwriter because he's not a very good one. So there's that. Bob the Building. He's a building. Bob the Building. Oh no! I love how you I love that. I don't even know what video that's from. I just saw that on Twitter and just laughed my ass off. Like, he's a building, Bob the Building. Oh no! Planes coming for him. But yeah, I've never seen the House of Mouse special. I never have. Never saw this. No. I need to watch Red One because it looks so bad and so stupid. But I have never seen this one. Astrid Christmas. Never saw this. Never saw this. Never saw this. Never saw this. Never. Oh, there's the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. All right. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I remember really liking this one. It is really good. I still prefer the Jim Carrey one. But, you know, I'd like it. There's nothing real, like, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I'd probably, yeah, high B tier for for the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He's a British YouTuber named, Katakaris, who does gaming content. He was in a video about the PS2 iToy. Ooh, oh, that was in a video. Okay. I may actually... Hold on a second. I may actually, like, check that out. Anyways. Okay. Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical Christmas. Never saw this. I don't know what that is. The Man Who Invented Christmas. Okay, this is weirdly what I have seen. It's like 2 hours long. Oh, wow. Now, you're probably wondering, what is The Man Who Invented Christmas? Well, apparently it's sort of a story about Charles Dickens writing a Christmas Carol. And it's almost kind of like it's interesting because it's like a reverse of a Christmas Carol, because he writes a Christmas Carol which is about a terrible man who who learns to be more giving, but here it's kind of the reverse. It shows Charles Dickens was actually too generous and kind of in some ways put his own family in jeopardy in these kind of tight financial spots because of his over generosity, and he has to learn to stand his ground a little bit, which is it's a very interesting lesson. And they show you a little bit of him writing a Christmas Carol, and they even have Christopher Plummer playing Scrooge, which is such perfect casting. Oh my god, I love that casting. And I gotta say, he was pretty good. What's this? So yeah, I really liked The Man Who Invented Christmas. I thought it was pretty good. And I gotta say, like, Christopher Plummer, God, man, rest in peace, man. He would have made such a good Scrooge in like an actual Christmas Carol movie. Like, I gotta say. We all miss him. Okay, don't know. Oh God, a Medea Christmas. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'll probably put. Actually, wait. Why do I even have Home Alone 3 in D tier? That should be an F. Yeah, that actually feels about right. I'm sorry, I don't like them. I don't like the Medea movies and a Medea Family or Medea Christmas. I just never liked the Medea movies. I just do not like the Medea movies. I think they're just not funny. Okay, Firehouse Christmas. Never saw this. Merry Christmas. Nope. No. Jesus, how many of them are there? Ah! Okay, never saw Mr. Bean Christmas. Nope. Never saw Love Actually. Nope. Have I? Okay, so it seems like the only film... Okay. What was it? Journey to Bethlehem. Okay, I've never seen this movie, but I have heard the song It's Good to Be King, where, like, it's Antonio Banderas singing it. The song is actually really damn good, but I've never seen this movie, actually, so... Christmas Prince. Never saw this. I have not seen the Chronicles of Narnia. I don't know if is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe a Christmas movie? I'm not sure. And then the final film on here, The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Probably about as middle of a road as a movie can possibly get, because it looks gorgeous visually, but it just kind of makes me feel nothing. The movie just like it has some great visuals, but there's like nothing behind it. I don't really care about the characters. I just don't really care about anything going on in the film. So this will go in C tier. Yeah, I'll probably put right here in C tier probably. Probably. Actually, probably here. Yeah. And yeah, there is no Elf Bowling the movie. I've actually never seen Elf Bowling the movie. Aw, man. I've actually never seen Elf Bowling the movie, but apparently Elf Bowling the movie is not here. So yeah, I guess like the vast majority of Christmas movies I've just not seen. But then again, most of these are Christmas rom-coms. I'm absolutely not going to watch these. But then some of them I do want to try to watch. Like one of these days, I do want to try to watch Krampus. I do want to try to watch, what was it? I do need to watch It's a Wonderful Life. I have not seen that. So that kind of needs to be done. I've not seen Miracle on 34th Street. I need to rewatch Noelle. But yeah. Yeah, so Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Is anyone still in chat? Anyone still in chat? Let me know if you're still active in chat. I am. Alright, Mainline Productions is in. Okay, so Red Spice is still here, and... Hold on, just needs this, Oh, there we go, yeah. Super Sumerian is here. And there's Red Spice, there you go, there you go. So yeah, in my opinion, the greatest... It's weird that there's only 2 S-tier Christmas movies in my list. And what it's weird because like I've only seen The Holdovers once, whereas other movies like I'd probably be more likely to watch Elf and Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, on a yearly basis. Watch The Red Hearts, Kind Hearts, and Coronets. I'm probably not going to remember that. Candy Cane Lane is great. I've heard not great things about Candy Cane Lane, but who knows? But then there's other Christmas specials that are not on here, like Christmas Who. The SpongeBob episode? Oh my god, like that is like peak. That movie is like absolute peak. I love, not movie, but like, you know, the SpongeBob episode Christmas Who. I love Christmas Who so much. And even it's a SpongeBob Christmas, the stop motion one. That one's actually not too bad either. I especially love, you know, don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. Also, I'm surprised he didn't put Batman Returns on here. I mean, I don't really think it's a Christmas movie. Though I guess you can at least make, I think you can make a better argument for Batman Returns being a Christmas movie than Die Hard. Because at least, like, there are actually, you know what? You know what? Maybe I misjudged Batman Returns. Because the more I think about Batman Returns, it actually does have a lot of the Christmas aesthetics in there. Whereas Die Hard just does not. Die Hard is like very like bare bones in terms of Christmas stuff. But like, like Batman Returns actually does have maybe I could pull this back a bit so people see the ranking a little bit more. But yeah, let's see. We are the rhythm doesn't work. It should be we are Hannahcast. We carry the flame. But yeah, the Backyardigans episode, Action Elves Save Christmas. It's amazing. I don't remember that episode, to be honest. What other action movies during Christmas are there? I'm not exactly sure. Again, I know that Batman Returns is one, which again, I can at least accept Batman Returns being a Christmas movie because it does have the aesthetics, but so glad you could make it me, compadre. What? But yeah, I think that might be it for the Christmas tier list. But if you want to make your own tier list, I'll send this in the chat. So if you want to make your own, and if you want to post it in the Hannahcast Discord server, we could do that. So yeah, everyone. Obviously, we're still going to go on for a bit. Because again, I still want to try to get... I still do want to try to get as many, memberships or super chats as possible. We're doing pretty well so far, honestly. We're doing pretty well. And again, thank you guys for continuing to watch the stream. What else should we do for this, Hannahcast holiday special? Have you finished those errands? Have you finished those errands? Have you finished those errands? Oh my god. SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Oh, okay. Okay, it's not showing it. It's not showing your chat on here, but I know. But Mainline Production said, "Shut your mouth, you mediocre clarinet player." Mediocre. Oh shit! I forgot to post that I was live. Damn it. And I've been at it for 2 hours. Jesus. Looking back now, I'm kind of glad Animal Farm didn't get shortlisted for Best Animated Feature, knowing what I've seen now. Yeah. Although apparently, like, the reason why it wasn't submitted is because I guess it's coming out next year. Like, when I saw the trailer for that movie, I could not believe... I genuinely... Wait. I genuinely could not believe what kind of movie this is ending up being. It's like, what? Everybody hates this film. It hasn't even released yet. Bold and brash. I remember when some people thought Animal Farm might be an Oscar contender. Yeah, I immediately said no. Granted, I didn't know what the content of the movie actually was. But what I will say is that, like, I knew this movie wasn't going to turn out that great because Andy Serkis was directing it, and he just did not have a good track record, like, at all. I'm like, guys, I don't think Andy Serkis is just going to suddenly cook with this one. And it turns out, no, he didn't. And, yeah. And Angel Studios, of all places, bought it. Oh. Seth Rogen's best work since Santa Inc. I've actually never seen Santa Inc. I've actually never seen that. Hold on. Let me just fix up. All right. Best Christmas gift you ever received? Ooh. I'm trying to remember. Because I remember some, but I don't remember others. Because sometimes I get a little bit confused as to what was a Christmas gift and what was a birthday gift. Even though I shouldn't be confused because, like, you know, I shouldn't be confused because like my birthday's in August and Christmas is obviously many months later. I guess one that I definitely remember a lot was, you know, getting Chased by Dinosaurs and Sea Monsters on DVD. Like that, like those were the Nigel Marven documentaries, like because there was a couple of episodes of Chased by Dinosaurs, which was The Giant Claw and Land of Giants. And then there was the Sea Monsters special. That one really, really stuck out. Like those really inspired me a lot because I was like, whoa, like, because the filmmaking in that was like really cool. The way they made it look real, but you know, but it was obviously like CG creatures. The Lego Avengers Tower in 2015. Ooh, that's fun. I wasn't too big into Legos when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember if I got Jurassic Park Operation Genesis and Zoo Tycoon 2 complete collection or ultimate collection. I'm trying to remember if I got that on a birthday or on Christmas. I have no idea. But I remember, again, really loving those games. Anthony Hopkins was born December 31st. He might have some difficulty with that because with what was his birthday and what was his Christmas gift. I mean, I don't know. Unless you're trying to make a the father joke. I mean, I don't know, but. I got a camera last year that cost 1.1K, so I was very grateful and happy. Damn, that's actually great. That's awesome, actually, ZJ13 Goat. That's awesome. I tried putting a comment about suggesting a vid, but it seems like it ain't showed up. Yeah, it's just not on my. It's just not appearing on my end. Sorry, I don't know. Grande might only win Critics' Choice because Critics might think of giving it to her for the whole story. But the problem is that she's not even winning a lot of regional Critics Awards. Like, that's the problem. She's not really winning anything in the Critics Awards. I feel like she has a very, very outside shot of winning. I don't think she's going to win. It was by far, in a way, the most expensive gift I've ever gotten for Christmas. Well, that's wonderful. What are you tripping at right now? Are you writing a film? What? I have no idea. What? I'm confused. Trying to think of like what we could also do. We could also just talk about, you know, award expert and go. We could just like go on to award expert and stuff. Oh, I will say, award expert did update this new thing. I'm guessing it's for Plus members, but apparently you can add stickers. Like there's one to watch, watched, my pick, which apparently I did get confirmation that my pick means my personal vote, not necessarily who you think is going to win. Then there's locked, hope, dark horse, watch out, made bet. I think this is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool addition to the app. What are you typing? Are you writing your film and hasn't told us? No. What's it saying? Look up Stuntman 89 Saran Wrap. Probably not right now because I'm a little bit busy, you know, streaming. But yeah. I do really like this because it does put my perspective into things. Like, for example, I do want Sinners to win Best Picture. And also, for example, like visual effects, I do kind of hope that I do hope that that The Lost Bus gets nominated because like a lot of the other films I just don't really want I don't want Frankenstein nominated. I don't want Sinners nominated. Tron Ares would be fine if it got nominated, but I don't know. The Lost Bus is a little bit more impressive of like what they're doing and stuff. It's like a funny vid. I'm thinking it's appropriate for Christmas unless you have something else you want to focus on this stream. I mean, again, I don't know if I want to watch videos on the stream because I don't want to risk, you know, copyright stuff, but... But yeah, that's a little update for Award Expert that, again, I think is really, really cool. Do you appreciate Steve Rogers' return in Doomsday? I'm curious about his return in Avengers Doomsday. I'm curious about it. Is it going to work? I don't know. I don't, because he went through his arc. That is a valid argument, but again, I don't know what they have written in the script. So it's like if they came up with something really good, then maybe it can work, but we'll have to see. Hot take, The Hateful Eight is Tarantino's best film. Ooh. I do think The Hateful Eight gets too much flack. I had a lot of fun with The Hateful Eight. I really loved The Hateful Eight. I thought that movie was great. I have a feeling that Rogers returning is a divergence. I feel like he's only a small part. He's only in a small part where Doom kills him to show how dangerous he is. See, I don't know if they would actually do that. Especially, like, that would be really weird for them to just, like, say, oh yeah, we're just gonna kill him off. Like, I don't know. I feel like he might have, like, I think he will have a small part because it's like, what, because, you know, why didn't they just announce him earlier? Because clearly he must be, like, a big role in the film or something like that. I don't think they're just going to kill him off. My theory is that he isn't in the movie a whole lot, but he will be in the movie quite a bit in Avengers Secret Wars, I think. That's my theory, at least. Ow. Is Michael gone? Is Michael going to win Best Picture in 2027? No. I've always had this saying that I think Michael's just not going to do it. It's just like, because Michael is just, the movie is like, how do I describe it? It's directed by Antoine Fuqua, who doesn't really make Oscar-y kind of films. Like, his films are not really that acclaimed. And then, on top of that, you have the fact that they're making this into 2 parts, which is definitely not gonna be great. And it feels like, I don't know. I feel like Michael's just not gonna be like a thing. Michael could be Bohemian Rhapsody, but it probably won't be. Bohemian Rhapsody is like it's like the rare kind of exception to the film. I just don't think Michael is good, especially since Michael is, again, being split up into 2 films. I just have a feeling that it's just not going to be that, it's not going to be acclaimed enough. I mean, yeah, it's going to make a ton of money, but it's like, I genuinely don't know how it's going to be like Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff. Yeah, I think it will be a mess. Rip Sam Wilson, Marvel screwing him badly. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like, but again, to be fair, he is, like, he was in the initial calling thing, like the initial casting thing for Avengers Doomsday. So it's like, he is one of the main characters. And again, the fact that we didn't really know about Steve Rogers until now, I think is more so like, in this movie, it will be Sam who's mostly Captain America, you know? I don't think Steve Rogers is just going to, like, suddenly, like, oh yeah, be full up in Captain America gear. Because it's like, I feel like those leaks would have gotten out fast. And again, why would they just not announce it back then if Steve Rogers was one of the main characters? I don't think Steve Rogers is one of the main characters of this film. Again, Secret Wars could be a different question, but I don't think that's going to be the case for Doomsday. Goat, if he's just there to die, then they ain't showed no power level by Doom. They just rolled our eyes. What? Regardless, it's out of desperation for fan interest to be regained. I argue they doing opposite because I want to see Sam. Like, again, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, so I don't know. The Pirates of Penzance is the best film to watch free on YouTube. I don't know. There are some bangers you can watch on YouTube for free. So I don't know about that. Let me look at what free movies are on YouTube. Ooh, Moonlight. You can watch Moonlight for free. Let's see. You have Misery. You have The Dark. Oh wait, no. Not The Dark Crystal. It's I guess it's a thing. I guess it's like a behind the scenes thing. There's Labyrinth, Misery, Minari, Moonlight, Forrest Gump, Hunger Games. Wait, that's the Blade Runner, the Final Cut. That's on there. Hotel Transylvania. Silence of the Lambs. Independence Day is for free on YouTube. Wow. The Godfather. Wait, The Godfather. Little Women. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The Terminator, even though I hate The Terminator. The Exorcist. The Departed is free on YouTube. Huh. Like, I guess like the Godfather trilogy must be on YouTube. Let's see. Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for free on YouTube? Huh. School of Rock, that's... King Kong, wait, that's on YouTube for free? Huh. Wait, there's a lot of movies that are on... That's actually on free for YouTube, actually. Ooh, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Oh, man, I love that movie so much. Team America, World Police. Okay, they have a lot of big profile movies on YouTube. They have a lot of those. Oh, God. I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I saw that movie. Terrible. Oh, my God. Oh, the original Charlotte's Web. That's actually really cool. I love that. Prince of Egypt. God, they really do have a lot of movies. That's crazy. I'm actually curious about this. Will you be doing a live stream to the Golden Globes? No, probably not a live stream because I want to try to avoid the copyright claims and stuff. So you will not be seeing me stream the Golden Globe winners, but I will be doing a video. There'll be a video. Although what I will do, I'll probably do a stream before the Golden Globes start. I'll probably do a stream before the Golden Globes start. And, where it's like, it's game night. What are we doing today? Oh, so yeah. I'll probably do a stream before the Golden Globes. But then after that, I will jump straight into, ending the stream and then, watching the Golden Globes and reacting to them. So, yeah. And then I have to get to editing that so it can be up in the morning. Let's see. It's insane how early Critics' Choice are next year. Wait, how early is Critics' Choice next year? Like, oh wait, you're talking about like this upcoming next year. Oh yeah. Yeah, January 4th. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah. Equilibrium 2002 movie banger. What you think? I've never actually seen Equilibrium. Never saw that. Yeah, January 4th. Uh-huh. SAG Award nominations are in 2 weeks. Yeah. I saw that. Hopefully between Christmas and New Year's, I'm gonna be doing a collab with another YouTuber. So yeah. What's the award season calendar? We could look at that right now, actually. So yeah. Apparently on the 29th, we got the Makeup and Hairstylist Guild Award nominations. That'll be fun. On the 2nd, we got, Yeah. So, yeah, on, the 2nd, we got Casting Society nominations. Critics' Choice Award winners. Screen Actor... Annie Award nominations. That's going to be interesting. SAG nominations, Directors Guild nominations, Producers Guild nominations. Yeah, and like I said, like the BAFTA nominations literally come out 5 days after the Oscar nominations. Jesus Christ. Sean Bean is in Equilibrium. It's not a spoiler. Is it not a spoiler to say he dies in it? Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of is a spoiler. BAFTA long list is January 9th. Yeah. Ooh, I think Equilibrium was on YouTube. Could Hamnet miss Best Director, or would that be extreme? It could miss Director, but at the same time, optic-wise, that would not be great, considering, you know, Chloe Zhao is like the only woman in contention for Best Director. And if she were to get snubbed, there would be a ton of backlash. So it's like, will they do it? Maybe, but are they going to do it? I don't know. So the BAFTAs don't matter this year. At least not in terms of nominations, really. We'll only have like the BAFTA long list to go off of. Do you think Cynthia Erivo makes the BAFTA long list or gets snubbed like Angelina Jolie last year? She could probably get in the short list or the long list, but I don't know. Why would they be after the Oscar nominations? I have no idea. I like, it's just how it is. Like, see, it's like there's Oscar nomination, there's the BAFTA nominations. I don't know why they scheduled it that way. They're being weird. Oh, wait, and BAFTA nominations, and Eddie Award nominations, and Writers Guild nominations come out at, like, on the same day. Jesus Christ, it's going to be so busy that day. Jesus. Could Adam Sandler be like Kieran Culkin? The problem was that, A Real Pain was more liked than Jay Kelly. Like, Jay Kelly is probably not, like, 11 or 12 for Best Picture. It's probably a little bit further down. You could make an argument that A Real Pain was number 11 or 12, maybe something like that. But, like, Jay Kelly is, like, definitely not that. So, I think, even though I would love for Adam Sandler to win for the movie, because I thought he was fantastic. So, like, I don't know. I think BAFTA awards are after the Oscars this year. I don't think so. The Oscars are on the 15th. Let's see. Yeah, no, the BAFTAs are like a good ways away from the Oscar winners. They are a good ways away. So Jay Kelly isn't 6th or 7th. ZJ, damn you, ZJ13 GOAT. 6-7, huh? Oh my god. How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Marty Supreme Christmas Day. I wish I could see Marty Supreme. It looks good. Oops. How could this happen to me? Like, if you don't, you'll probably get the reference of singing it that way if you watched Unis Honest. It was like a really funny edit of that song. It was kind of funny. Yeah. Okay, it's not showing up on here, but I'll read it here. Gilbert says, hate to ask, but is 6-7 the new D's Nuts? Maybe. Probably. Life goes on, I'm fading away. Oh yeah, main line is just, singing another song again. Benicio del Christian J. Kelly lover Hannahcast. No! Benicio del Toro wins Best Supporting Actor. Do you think he will have the least amount of screen time this decade to win Best Supporting Actor? I have no idea. I would not be too shocked if it was like, but then again, also Oppenheimer was a much longer movie, so I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. What would be the craziest acting nom that you could see happen? William H. Macy. If Train Dreams were to have its best day, I could see William H. Macy coming along. Probably, yeah. You fan of G.I. Joe? No, I never grew up on G.I. Joe. Fun fact, in the GTA mission Paletto score, all the bank safes are numbered. 696. 69. Kelly J. We are barely halfway through the decade. Ugh. No, we're already pretty far halfway through the decade, because technically, because 2020 was a year. Because 1 year, that's like... Because after 1 year, that would be 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5... So getting to 2025, we've already crossed the halfway point of the decade. I need to do some halfway decade lists. Oh my god. They make a Transformers G.I. Joe movie next year or after. An animation series showrunners is the dude from Lucifer. Oh, okay. Admittedly, it's kind of hard to get excited, for anything Paramount because of how evil the Ellisons are. So it's like, is Daniel Day-Lewis one where if he doesn't get Screen Actor Guild nomination, he doesn't seem to be campaigning? The moment he got snubbed at Golden Globes, even though they have split categories, I knew he was finished. Because I thought for sure, like, even at least the Golden Globes would do it. I think Daniel Day-Lewis is just not happening, even though it sucks, because I think he actually gives maybe the best performance of the year. So it's like, it sucks, man. It really sucks. Daniel Day-Lewis is done, yeah. And in 2 days, the final episode of the 7th season of Victor Tanzig's Stories of Sodor will be released. Oh, I've never heard of those. Or never heard of it. 9's awful? Oh. I'm trying to look at see like what kind of one thing I am doing is I've been looking back and looking back at my lists. I think I did one where I was like, if I picked the Oscar winners. I think this would be kind of fun. Maybe I could do some members-only videos regarding these, or maybe like make them a little bit look better and stuff, like where I actually have like the nominee sheet and stuff. Because my opinions have changed a little bit over the years and stuff. For example, I'd probably give, like, I remember back then I gave The Whale Best Adapted Screenplay, but then I found out that the screenplay was kind of like literally word for word the stage show, so it kind of makes it. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is different. It's not the Hannahcast Awards. It's choosing what I would have. This is me choosing what I would win for the Oscars. So it is a little bit different. All right. So yeah, I do want to try to make a video on this whole thing, like, you know, going back and seeing what movies I would have voted for in the categories if I were a voting member of the Oscars. Maybe Paul Mescal misses supporting actor. I don't think so. I don't think Hamnet is going to be that weak. Deep cover is good. Oh. I don't really know what deep cover is, but yeah. And like I said, guys, if you want to help support the channel, we got memberships open. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna, like, I have no idea what that message is, so I don't know if that was supposed to be like a reference to something, Turret Destroyer, but I have no idea. But basically, yeah, I want to try to, I want to try to get more memberships going along, and or any, like, you know, like I said, we got 39 minutes until like the little timer stops. Can we get any more like super chats at least? I know I've been trying to get like 20 super chats, but can we at least reach 10? Can we at least reach 10 super chats? You didn't like Tar or The Way of Water? Oh, if we're talking about... Okay. Alright, someone's being kind of weird. Alright, there's like a weirdo in chat. Anyways. But yeah, in terms of if I didn't like Tar, The Way of Water, no, like as you can see, I actually did. I love Avatar: The Way of Water, but it's like the lowest great one for me. But it's like I did not like Tar. I will say I did not really like Tar that much. Could Delroy Lindo get a SAG nom for Sinners? I could maybe see. I have not made my SAG predictions yet. My full-on SAG predictions. But that's not out of the realm of possibility, either him or Miles Caton. Although I would still probably go with what, you know, is the current. Because, like, right now the top 6 is, you know. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry about that. There's like a weird troll on like in the chat. Well, looks like I gotta hide the chat for a bit to see if this weirdo comes back. I just discovered the Arctic Dogs has a cinematic universe. I think I'm Trauma. Wait. Arctic Dogs is a franchise? It's not just one film, it's a franchise? What? Oh my god. Get out of here. Put chat in subscribe only mode. Maybe I could try that. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably have to do this. Sorry to anyone who might be new to the channel. I'm sorry, but like we got spammers in chat, so anyways, yeah, there are 3 animated spin-off series. We are Hannahcast! Wait, 10 spin-off animated movies? Arctic Dogs has 10 movies? And live-action animated spin-off films. Why is the process canned meat spam in your chat? I have no idea. Mainline, what's Arctic Dogs? Oh, Arctic Dogs is pretty terrible. It's a pretty terrible film. So yeah, anyways, SAG supporting actor. I don't know, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gotta be this top 6 somehow. But like, if Delroy Lindo or Miles Caton get in here, I have to say they're getting in for the Oscar. I have to say it because it's like, at that point, they're not like some rando picks like Adam Sandler in Hustle, or Eddie Redmayne in The Good Nurse, or Penelope Cruz in Ferrari, or Jamie Lee Curtis in The Last Showgirl, because Sinners is most certainly locked in for Best Picture. And so if they show up at SAG, I'm taking them very seriously for the Oscar nomination. I'm taking them very seriously at that point. Any Christmas plans, Mr. Cast? Probably not much. We have dinner coming on, and you know, I got a gift for my brother. That's gonna be cool. Hopefully, I might be getting some games. That might be fun. We don't really have a whole lot of plans. One thing that sucks is that it's gonna be like 60 degrees tomorrow, and possibly raining. Ugh. Oh my god. Why, oh why is there, like, does this person keep coming back? At least it's not showing up on this one. Are you excited for GTA 6? Yes, actually. Now, granted, I'm worried about it potentially costing like $80 or $100. If it's that, I'm surely not going to buy it at that point, because I don't care how good that game is, fundamentally, like, $60 is like the max a game should be. A base game should be. Like, that is the max it should be. Like $100 is too much. Like, people can't afford that these days. Like what are we doing? Absolutely not. Like fundamentally, a game should not cost $100. That is ridiculous. Or even $80, or even $70. Like, it's just too ridiculous at that point. It's not impossible that one could be the Monica Barbaro of this year. True. And not only that, but Sinners is stronger than A Complete Unknown. So, yeah. As a dumb kid, I kind of feel like Richard the Stork. A film I kind of like is Richard the Stork. Honestly, I'm a fan of the various bird animated films. I've never heard of Richard the Stork. I've heard of storks, but not Richard the Storks. $80 today is worth the same as 60 as people in 2013. I mean, yeah, there is inflation, but at the same time, you know, like, inflation's gone up, but, you know, minimum wage has also not gone up. It has not gone up. Like, what people are making nowadays is not, like, what people are making these days is not really equivalent to the amount of inflation that there is. That's the problem. Could The Rock surprise in Best Actor? He is campaigning. I don't think he's going to get the Oscar nomination, although I do think he will get SAG, and I think Emily Blunt will as well. Like, they seemed like something like that would happen at SAG, but at the Oscars, no. Game's way more expensive to make than 5 or 10 years ago. I mean, it just depends on what you're trying to, what you're actually doing. Again, I just don't feel rich people could buy it, so maybe people will pay it. Well, that's the thing. Rich people will only be able to buy it at first, and then no one else is going to. Again, it's like, I just don't care. Fundamentally, a game should not cost $80. That's just ridiculous. Rose Byrne could surprise at the Oscars. I don't think she's really, like, I think she actually is just in. Because at this point, again, I don't think, I do not think Amanda Seyfried's going to get nominated for The Testament of Anne Lee. Because the Academy seems to really hate that movie. Like, not a single shortlist mention. Jesus Christ. They just are not responding to it very well at all. So I'd say Rose Byrne is in, Amanda Seyfried is not in. Rose Byrne is in. I think she might win something along the way, like the Comedy Globe. See, I'm actually thinking that Emma Stone wins the Comedy Globe. Because, again, like, Begonia is stronger in Best Picture. And granted, there is Chase Infinity, but I don't think Chase Infinity is, like, win competitive. So I think it might be Emma Stone that takes the Globe. However, I don't want any of who's reading this to get the game from first day. GTA 5 was good, except one thing, the writing, it was so bad. We need to see what's up with 6 before deciding. Not just because everyone else threw money away, I don't know, like, I think really anyone who plays GTA doesn't really care about the story that much. We just want to, like, drive around, commit some crimes, and especially once it comes onto PC, do some real damage, and have some real fun with the mods. I think that's why people are wanting to play GTA. No one really cares about the story. If Chase Infinity wins the Globe, her Oscar nomination is guaranteed. I think already her Oscar nomination is practically guaranteed because Cynthia Erivo's not going to get in, and I don't think Amanda Seyfried's going to get in. So, yeah. Seyfried was not nominated for the Satellite Award for Best Actress in Comedy Musical. Ugh. Again, people just do not like Anne Lee. They just do not like Anne Lee. Most GTA players play run over every pedestrian in sight. Yeah, that is true. Again, no one cares about the writing in GTA. That's just not the kind of game that people go to. I'm sorry, Gilbert. I don't know why it's not showing your message on here, but I'll read it here. Maybe I'll take out Amanda Seyfried if not even the BAFTAs are willing to go for The Testament of Anne Lee. But the problem is we don't really know, like, we're not going to know, you know, we're not gonna know how the BAFTAs are really going to feel because the nominations come out after the Oscars. Because, like, Amanda Seyfried's going to get shortlisted for lead actress. She's going to get shortlisted for lead actress. All right. But I don't think the Testament of Anne Lee is going to suddenly, like, show up in the BAFTA long list for Best Film. Which is funnier because Satellite last year awarded The Brutalist the win for Best Drama Film Director and Supporting Actor Pierce. Huh. It's possible that Seyfried could be like Stewart, but the problem is that Anne Lee is weaker than Spencer was. Yeah, not just because, like, at least, at least Spencer made a shortlist at the Oscars, which was Score, and that was in a list of 15, and Anne Lee couldn't even get in a list of 10. But also, you have to also keep in mind, Kristen Stewart was leading with critics wins. At the time of nominations, she was leading with critics wins. So it kind of made sense. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, someone's just... Well, we got the spam person still here. Seyfried will be Viola Davis for The Woman King. Oh, problem. Viola Davis actually got in everywhere. I don't think Seyfried's going to get in Seyfried's definitely not going to get in that SAG. What if Leonardo DiCaprio wins? Oh, are you talking about the Globes or the Oscars? I mean, if Leonardo DiCaprio wins anywhere, I'm taking that seriously. But if he wins either SAG or BAFTA, oh, it might be over for Timmy. It might be over for Timmy at that point. Jesus Christ. Are you Christian Supreme? I don't know. Maybe. Erivo is taking Seyfried's SAG and Mosaku will be quali for The Substance. See, I don't know. I don't know if Erivo's getting in at SAG. Like, maybe she gets in at SAG. Maybe. But at the same time, I could still see, if I had legs, I'd kick you, still getting into SAG. Like, let me look at who I have for a lead actress. Who could be in at SAG? Obviously, Buckley, Reinsva, Infinity, Stone, I think they're in. Actually, wait, no. Kate Hudson might actually get in for SAG for Song Sung Blue. She might be in at SAG. I don't think she gets the Oscar nomination, but I do think she does. I think she does get the SAG nomination over Erivo. If Mona Fastball doesn't get shortlisted at BAFTA, then I think they'll snub Seyfried and Actress too. Oh, considering that the fact that, at the BAFTAs, there's 5 men and 5 women shortlisted for director. Oh yeah. Ugh. If Mona Fastball doesn't get shortlisted for director, Anne Lee is unequivocally fucked. I'm afraid Reinsva won't get into SAG. I think she will. Again, the field isn't really that competitive. And to be honest, I do feel like Sentimental Value is the kind of film that has no problem getting in everywhere. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You is a great movie, I agree. And Rose Byrne should be nominated everywhere, I agree. I have Slater in for SAG. He has the best male performance in Wicked for Good, and if Bailey can get in, surely he can with his praise. He has a special thing in the film going on for him. Problem, though, people don't like Wicked for Good as much as the first Wicked. That is the main problem that we're facing here. Ooh, we got 12 people in chat. Hey, welcome. If you're new here. Again, if you're new here, I'm sorry if you're not able to chat, but however, we've had a spammer in the chat. So, there's that. So there is that. Again, if you want to be a member, be sure you check out memberships. They are $2 a month. And so you get like loyalty badges, emojis, members only videos, members only shoutouts, early access to prediction videos, and members only live chats, and access to my members only Discord server. Please consider becoming a member. It really means a lot. So yeah. Oh. Okay, there we go. I really think Frankenstein will take Wicked for Good spot in SAG for Ensemble. Frankenstein's really gonna be Wicked Part 1 this year. I think Frankenstein and Wicked for Good both get in for SAG Ensemble. Uh-oh. I think they both get in because I think I do want to go 4 to 5 with what I think are in Best Picture nominees. So, I think I got One Battle, Sinners, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, Wicked for Good. On the outside, we have Jay Kelly, maybe Hamnet, maybe Sentimental Value, maybe Train Dreams, but, yeah. This is kind of what I have going on right now for SAG Ensemble. Well, what else you streaming on? Nothing really, I just kind of have OBS. Do you think Jay Kelly will get any mentions on the BAFTA long list? Surely. Many say he won't get anything, and neither will Sandler for supporting. I have to assume Sandler is going to get in the shortlist for supporting actor. I mean, my God, that has to happen. Ready to see one battle after another break the SAG record? Maybe. But then again, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what the SAG record is. Because I know, okay, Leo, Infinity, Del Toro, Penn, and supporting actress for Tiana Taylor. And then you got SAG Ensemble and potentially Stunt Ensemble. That would be 7 nominations. That would be crazy. I'm seeing Sinners for the first time on Friday. Wow, your first time? Wow. That's the film that should be winning Best Picture. Why can't we give Sinners Best Picture, huh? The SAG record is 5. Oh, so even if it has 1 more nomination, it's already doing better than. So it doesn't even need Stunt Ensemble. Wow. The SAG Awards record for the most nominations is 5, held by Shakespeare in Love, Chicago, Doubt, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Ever All at Once, and most recently Wicked. And one thing to note is that Wicked didn't win a single award that year. One Battle wins every SAG Actor award. Oh my God. Ugh. Man. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Exactly. What are you guys doing for Christmas? If you celebrate, that is. Well, what are you all doing for Christmas? Neither did Banshees. That is true. Banshees also did not win. What ceremony do you think Wicked for Good will do best in? It's hard to say. I mean, I guess it's going to get a few Makeup and Hairstylists Guild Awards. And also, maybe its best showing might be Critics' Choice, I guess. Because, I don't think it's going to get a lot of nominations at the BAFTAs. I don't think it's going to get longlisted for Best Film. 8 days until 2026. Oh, my God. So much. Or, how is 2025 almost over? I'm doing something I usually never do. Socialize. Socializing. That's crazy. I could never. Who would want to social? I guess I could use a little social interaction. Okay, I was just trying to make sure I looked. I don't know. By the way, I've just started predicting Renate and Wagner for SAG because I feel like I found that they're SAG eligible. To my knowledge, from what I understand, you don't need to be in the Screen Actors Guild Awards to be nominated for the Screen Actors Guild Awards. From my knowledge, you don't have to be in the guild to be nominated. At least to my knowledge. I mean, obviously it might help or whatever, but it's like, you know, I don't think it's a requirement like the Writers Guild Awards. Roast by SAG 5, Sandler, Elordi, Slater, Del Toro, and Penn. Well, Slater, that's a simple sponge choice if I ever saw one. Haha, yeah. And also, if I think Frankenstein's going to get in for, you know, if I think Frankenstein's going to get in for if I think Frankenstein's going to get in for SAG Ensemble, then I have to assume Jacob Elordi would get in. Christian Slater. I love how none of us call the SAG Awards the Actors Awards, because it's a stupid name. Why would they ever call it the Actor Awards? It's not even the Actors Awards, it's the Actor Awards. The Actor Awards. Like, no one's gonna call it that. We call it SAG. Like, represent the guild, man. What are you doing? Let's see, how much time do we have left? We have 14 minutes. Can we get any more super chats? Can we get at least 5? Can we get at least 5 super chats here? It's like with Twitter X. Yeah, I mean, granted, there are people who do call Twitter X, but they're usually losers. I think Caden could get into SAG, but I don't know who to take out. Yeah, that's the problem. Wagner won't get SAG, but now that he's stronger than Fernando Torres ever was, he'll most likely get a BAFTA nomination. That is true. 14? What? What do you mean 14? What? I will say after the stream, I'm probably gonna watch some funny Christmas videos and stuff. Are the HCAs being televised? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the HCAs are going to go. Besides Sinners, the Academy might want to highlight the blockbuster era. Wicked for Good for Best Picture. Wicked for Good is the best option out of that, and Avatar. The problem there. Here's the problem, though. It's like I don't know. I don't think the Academy is just gonna nominate Wicked for Good because there has to be a big blockbuster in there. I think Wicked for Good is just not strong enough as a film. It's just not that strong, you know? The fact that it did not get into the Golden Globes for Best Picture Comedy Musical, and yet no other choice got in, what was it? Blue Moon got in and Nouvelle Vague. It's it's kind of over for Wicked for Good. And even at the Critics' Choice Awards, where they did nominate Wicked for Good for Best Picture, they still snubbed Cynthia Erivo. I think that kind of, I think, like, the fact that no one really knows what to do with that film, it's like, I think Wicked for Good is just The Color Purple. It's just like, it's just never really consistent anywhere. Is Seyfried out for good besides the BAFTAs? Maybe she gets a BAFTA nomination, but I don't think she's getting the Oscar nomination. Again, the Academy just did not respond at all well to the film, to The Testament of Anne Lee. BAFTA might ignore Wicked for Good completely. It's going to get in some categories, like maybe costume design and makeup and visual effects, but like it's not gonna completely blank, but it's not gonna do well at BAFTA either. Like it's not gonna make the BAFTA Best Film 10. I can tell you that much. I will say, even though BAFTA, okay, so we got 9.5 minutes until the, can we get any other super chats? Can we get any are we able to get any super chats in less than 10 minutes? Just any super chats, even the smallest of super chats will do. I will say, I'll probably give out some free memberships because it's Christmas Eve. I'll send 5 right now. Who got some memberships? Eli Furtado, Kevin Lang, Coppercake, Jamie Isaac Choi, and B as a dork. All right, you got some. And let's send out 5 more memberships. Not the Demon, Will FJ4Q, Miguel Foncheca, Try Easy, and Doomarai. You are now members for the month for the Hannahcast channel. It is the season of giving, and also the season, and in the spirit of the season of giving, can we get any more gifted memberships or super chats? That's what I'm wondering, because we got 8 minutes. Oh, you're welcome, Try Easy. Now, yeah, it was completely random. So, like, yeah. It was completely random. But there you go. You got a membership, Try Easy. Didn't expect it. Hooray! Try Easy finally got a membership. Happy holidays to you, Try Easy. Bro, Christian, have you experienced the Odyssey prologue? No, because I don't live near an IMAX theater, and even then I don't have any money to see movies in theaters right now, so it's kind of tough. I want to see Marty Supreme. I want to see Marty Supreme so bad, but I don't have any money to go see it. But I did see the trailer for the Odyssey, and I'm really excited because, I mean, my God, I mean, it's Christopher Nolan. I'm always going to be excited for a movie that he's directing. Like the Odyssey is definitely my most anticipated film of 2026. We're eating good next year because we got the Odyssey, we got Dune Part 3, we got Greta Gerwig's Narnia movies, we got... You know, I am curious about Avengers Doomsday. I'm curious about it. We got Supergirl, we got Spider-Man Brand New Day, we got Clayface, we got... Zach Kreger's Resident Evil, the guy who directed Weapons, he's directing Resident Evil, which I'm really excited to see if that take is more grounded than some of the other movies. Oh yeah, and also Disclosure Day, Spielberg's Disclosure Day. I'm really excited about that. I might actually try to do like a top 10 list of my most anticipated movies of 2026. So maybe I'll try to do that. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, wait, Okay, Kristen, gotta go. Nice talking to you. Bye, Try. Bye, Try Easy. Bye. Everyone, send the bye emojis in the chat. Am I the only one who thinks Martin McDonagh's getting progressively less good? In Bruges was his best, followed by Seven Psychopaths and a Shih Tzu. I think over here we only know it as Seven Psychopaths. Then Three Billboards and Banshees is last, but still great. I mean, granted, I can't speak for some of his earlier work, but I think Three Billboards and Banshees are fantastic, and they were the only ones to get nominated for Best Picture. So I don't know. I think like his newest film is. I have that at number 1 for Best Picture right now because you can make an argument that Three Billboards and Banshees were number 2 for Best Picture. So. I feel like Narnia's gonna suck compared to the 2005 one, although I'm interested because I think Greta Gerwig is starting with Magician's Nephew, which is chronologically the first book in the series. I don't think it's gonna suck because, again, I trust Greta Gerwig. I think Greta Gerwig's gonna do an amazing job with the Narnia films. And for me, when it comes to predicting it for Best Picture, I've always said this. It's more of a leap to say, a movie about Barbie dolls will get into Best Picture more than like an adaptation of classic fantasy literature. It's like, do you trust Netflix, though? Netflix gets films in for Best Picture. What can I say? They do get films into Best Picture. And the fact that Greta Gerwig has so much pull that the film is actually being released in some, like, IMAX theaters, it's like, I feel like they're giving her a lot of leeway to do what she wants. Uh-oh, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the timer is up. Can we actually get any super chats or any new memberships? I guess this only counts for like, the super chats, but still, can we get any super chats right now? Can we get any super chats? I will be there opening night. I love the Narnia books. Ooh. It's the final countdown. Exactly, we have 2.5 minutes. Can we get any super chats? Any super chats in chat? Can we get any? Oh my god, it's the final countdown. Another thing I'll try to do, hold on. Let's see. Can we get any? I'm trying to think of what else. I will say here in a bit, like after a little bit after the timer goes off, we'll probably end stream. I'll probably start to wrap things up a bit, but like still. Can we get any super chats? I'm gonna cry if we don't get any super chats. But yeah, so far, aside from a very messy opening, which I'm kind of upset over, because, like, God, we had so many viewers and we lost a lot of them. But, like, I'll also, like, yeah. overall, this has been a pretty fun stream with you guys. I really gotta say, this has been a pretty fun stream. We ranked some Christmas movies. We did a lot of fun. You know, we talked a lot about movies. We talked a lot about, you know, Oscars and stuff. But yeah. Trying to think of what else. I will say we're almost a quarter of the way to 600 followers on Award Expert. That's a lot of fun. Uh-oh. 15 seconds. Can we make it? Can we get to this? 11. Yo! Thank you so much, Frank G, for the super chat. Thank you so much, and happy holidays to you. Everyone, give Frank G a like. Give Frank G a like on their super chat, and send some blue hearts their way. Thank you very much, Frank G. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much, and happy holidays to you. And like I said, we got a couple of videos coming. We got, you know, pretty soon. I still need to finish editing the video, but pretty soon you're going to be getting the Critics' Choice winners predictions video. That's going to be and that's going to go up early for members, but it'll go public this upcoming Sunday. And then, we got that going on. And I'm probably also going to try to do like a New Year's Eve live stream. Maybe New Year's Eve, maybe New Year's Day. Actually, I'll probably try to do it New Year's Eve because I want to try to push as many memberships before the month starts. Christian Hannah, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too, ZJ13 Goat. Thank you very much. And Merry Christmas to all of you, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, well, have a happy holidays. We'll have fun here. It's all gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, everyone. Yeah. I gotta say, for all things considered, this stream has actually gone pretty well. I must say. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Fun fact, both Martin McDonagh and his brother, John Michael McDonagh, have currently only written and directed 1 short film and 4 feature films. Oh. Alright. I think Martin McDonagh actually won an Oscar for a short film, but he's not won an Oscar for, he's not won an Oscar for like a feature film, to my knowledge. Best live action short film in 2006. Yeah, I figured. Sounded right. Sounded right to me, at least. But yeah. Yeah, I think maybe right now might be the best time to get ready to wrap up. Wrap up really Christmas presents. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and thank you guys for being there. And again, the support really does help. Again, work's not going great right now. It's not dooming. It's not doomsday level, but it's like, work's not great. I'm hoping to try to find a better job, but yeah. But this really does boost up my spirits, and I hope it boosts up your spirits as well. And like I said, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, just have a happy holiday whatsoever. Like it's all fun. So yeah, guys, have a what else do I say? And have a good day, you too, ZJ13 Goat. So yeah, everyone. Be sure. I guess what I could say is be sure you hit the. Yeah, and also, like I said, if you want to become a member, it's $2 a month. You get badges, members emojis, members only videos, members only shout-outs at the end of my videos, early access to Oscar predictions videos, members only live chats, and all that stuff. And members only Discord access. That's fun. What is that? He also has 5 Tony Award nominations. Ooh, Martin McDonagh. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, guys. No, bye, Nora, bye. But yeah, everyone, stay safe out there, and like I said, have a wonderful holiday season.